chain. It was an amazing thing that happened. Swerve, a look of concern, shock on his face. Look at the fans, man. They're into this one. It hasn't even started.
To Tony's point, Brian, Swerve Strickland, usually a very strong poker face, but even he was in disbelief when Brody King snapped that chain.
Absolutely. I mean, we were all shocked. I mean, that just goes to show Brody King's strength, power.
Oh. Swerve got the hands up. As Brody King suplex. Brody King, he's been an EWA Trios champion, but he has not held some.
House call by Strickland.
That was pretty damn awesome, to be honest with you. That
Swerve was ready for Brody King.
Yeah, I may dislike a lot of Swerve Strickland's actions recently, but you can't take away his ability to hurt people in that ring.
And the lengths he will go to, Brian, to do so.
we're seeing right now, Excalibur, just like you said, links there will go, expose the turnbuckle, steel turnbuckle.
And keep in mind, guys, this is not a no disqualification match. So they have to stay within the parameters. Look at this strength. Picking up Brody King like that.
Dropping Brody. Not sure if it was his jaw, his throat that struck the exposed steel of the turnbuckle, but
you're such a tough guy, right? Look at you now.
Brody King, like most professional wrestlers, a man that's had a litany of injuries throughout his career. Broken hand, broken jaw. Swerve Strickland, well acquainted with the injury report of his opponent, and somebody with no compunctions about exploiting a previous injury.
That's actually one of Swerve Strickland's biggest assets, is his ability to study his opponents. It's not something he talks about much, but you can see it in every single one of his matches.
Well, Brody is holding on like almost up for dear life here. He knows got an exposed floor.
Pair of elbows and now.
Oh my God, lower back.
The back onto the barricade by Brody King.
You see that sign? It says #1 in violence. That's what Brody King's called himself for years. And look at this. These guys are breaking into rules, and it's about as violent as it gets.
But they need to be cognizant of the count of the referee. As Brody sets Swerve into the barricade once again.
I gotta be honest, if I'm the referee, I let this one go a little bit. These guys have so much animosity towards each other.
That's where the referee's discretion does come in, Brian.
Yeah, I think Stephon Smith doing a good job of that thus far.
Now Brody, the cover. Swerve able to kick out.
That was a great point, Tony. Stephon Smith is out there reminding them to stay within the rules, knowing that they're going to go outside the boundaries of it probably a little. But neither man wants to lose this match.
Oh, what a crowd. What an event, and what a venue.
Sold out. Crypto.com arena, the legendary arena. And so many championships won in this building across any number of sports. But tonight it is all about professional wrestling.
Brody King is just so powerful.
I thought he was going to send him over to the other corner, but no, he's going to wail on him here in this corner.
If Brody King can keep this match at this pace, a slower pace, hard hitting, I think that really favors him. The beginning of this match, how quick it was, I think that really favors Swerve.
But these two men seem content to just throw haymakers at one another. Brody, a right hand, but Swerve intercepts it, and now attacking the wrist, the forearm. I mentioned Brody was Wembley Stadium where he broke that arm for the first time. And now Swerve runs back on the fingers. Stephon Smith, the referee, admonishing Swerve Strickland, but the damage already done by Swerve.
God, look at the pain on the face of Brody, man. It's pain on the face. He fights back, though.
Oh my gosh, but look at what Brody King's doing right now.
He's getting him back.
Look at Swerve is tapping out, but this is not a legal hold. Swerve was tapping.
How many times did I tell you? Get in the ring.
As Brody now. Backbreaker on the corner of the steps. The second time that Brody has attacked the lower back of Swerve.
I don't know, guys. I don't know how this one's going to end, but neither man is going to be able to go backstage feeling pretty good. There's going to be a lot of bumps and bruises, a lot of people going back to see the doc after this one.
Well, that's what you get when you get the most dangerous man in AEW versus the number one in violence.
Yes, absolutely.
And I mean, also, these two men, they just see the ring in a completely different way. Look at how they've used the ring as a weapon, the steps as a weapon, the barricades as a weapon.
Swerve counters the leaping knee to the jaw of Brody. Swerve.
Swerve hit his, look like he hit his shoulder. I don't know.
I think Swerve tried to get his foot down, but the downward force from Brody King still compressed Swerve, dropping it into the flooring here at the Crypto.com arena.
And again, we're watching the referee be very lenient here.
And no one wants to see it. Let's take another look at this.
Yeah, he hits. Left shoulder, maybe, I'm not sure.
Either way, the lower back most certainly affected Brian. And that's been Brody's target throughout this match. Should I say fight?
Yeah, this is not a normal professional wrestling match, but neither of these two men are normal professional wrestlers. Oh my gosh!
The pump kick connecting flush with the jaw of Brody King. A second.
That was on the throat, I do believe, side of the head at least.
Chopped at the knee of Brody. Oh, Lord. Swerve have in mind.
Try to powerbomb along this apron.
What a feat of strength by Swerve Strickland, but a devastating powerbomb. It turned the tide against Brody King.
That's a great call. It was more impressive picking him up as it was powerbombing him down.
Swerve Strickland had to work against gravity to get that one, Tony.
He did. I don't think we're surprised by what we're seeing, guys, between these two. That takes some great core strength to get that done.
But as you mentioned, it's not about the violence that these two men are willing to employ. It's about the inventiveness of how they're executing the violence.
Yeah, they just see the ring in a completely different way than 99.9% of other wrestlers. I mean, they just see every aspect of it. Instead of seeing just a turnbuckle, You see Swerve sees it as a way to break somebody's fingers, or what is he going to do with Brody King right now? And he's just pressing his face into that. You see that steel ring? There's a bolt there. There is no give there. That's just pure metal. Oh, no.
Swerve maybe think a curb stomp into the exposed steel of the pocket.
Oh, no.
Brody, though, Brody.
Yeah, he knew what's coming.
Rises to his feet. And whips Swerve into the buckles instead. But luckily for Swerve, the padding still on the top and middle.
Had Swerve got that stomp on the Brody's head on that bolt, I don't know, guys. That match, I think it would have ended the match.
Yeah, I don't know how you remain conscious if something like that happens.
Brody now perched on the top rope, trying to bring Swerve up to his feet. Swerve, though, slips between the legs, and now once again chops at the knee.
These are great tactics by Swerve, attacking the knee when he's in a vulnerable position.
Brody, though, back elbows knocks Swerve into the ring, and Brody. A diving body press, and that undersells. What a feat of agility that was.
Exactly. That was great.
Brody into the corner. The Barks ring out in Los Angeles.
Brody better hope that
Cannonball.
The buckle that he exposed. The steel. The naked steel. And Brody. Drops. Swerve down. 1, 2. Oh, Swerve able to kick out.
God, and Swerve is in a lot of pain as well. Again, take a look at this cannonball into the steel. Ooh.
And you see the back of the middle of Swerve's thoracic spine going straight into that steel.
You see genuine worry, concern on the face of Swerve Strickland, and you see determination etched on Brody King's. There's Brody, the sleeper in the ropes. This is how he defeated MJF in the Eliminator match. He put him to sleep. Swerve.
That's it.
Swerve drops. But crucially for Swerve, Brian, to the outside of the ring, Brody has to bring him back in to finish him off to win the match.
Yeah, Brody King has to go outside. He needs to get Swerve back in the ring. But Swerve, I mean, how rarely have we seen Swerve in a position like this?
Oh, Brody.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Brody King looks like Gonzo bomb.
And Swerve, an elbow, and an escape from Strickland.
Oh, no.
Good God.
Oh, not on the floor, not on the floor.
The vertebrae on the floor.
That's it. Roll him in the ring.
It was a move just like that, Brian. That Swerve Strickland took Kenny Omega out of action. It was on the announce desk, but still, perhaps even more devastating on the floor.
Yeah, look at this again. Oh, my gosh.
Stephon Smith, the official. The 10 count up to 6 now. Does Brody King have the resolve? 9 into the ring, but not out of harm's way. Swerve Strickland to the top.
Swerve stomp.
Saw that one coming. Could have been maybe celebrating too early.
Brody King lives by the motto, life is hard. Be harder and
House call.
Oh, he ate that kick.
You can hear these fans. Brody King is really one of the hearts and minds.
Another house call.
He won't go down. He won't go down.
Look at this.
What a man.
He missed.
on a third consecutive house calls.
1, 2, 3.